Alright, let's go ahead and try this out with the Hag. It's still the lights out, so no terror radius, no heartbeat, none of that stuff. And on the flip side, I get no scratch marks, I get no aura reading, you get no perks anywhere around. So the real question's going to be, is the Hag's base kit, laying traps, teleporting where you need to be, is that going to be enough in this game mode? And I have actually run, I haven't played Hag in years, and I mean it's got to be 2 or 3 years since I've played Hag. I have run 3 games in a row with her, and I have 4K'd repeatedly, and I even have at least one up on my Twitch channel of those. But she is brutal in this game mode, and I don't know if it's because nobody plays against the Hag, and so nobody is used to dealing with her. But people are just running like headfirst into my traps, and I'm laying them out as quickly as I can, putting them out in the choke points where the places where I think the survivors are going to go in advance. But as soon as it starts, I mean, I'm putting them near the generators, and I mean they're just walking straight into it. I think nobody looks for traps anymore, so that seems to be the way to go. I almost feel like Trapper might be a real contender in this game mode as well. But my only gripe is I wish she was a little bit faster. She's a 4-4 killer, not a 4-6. But I mean, I'm doing all right. The pursuits get a little funky, but I've been playing Jason lately, so I'm kind of used to the slightly slower killer anyway. So, a couple of minutes, let's go ahead and get this game started, and we'll run around, and everybody can see how this goes. You know, now that I've said that I've been 4K'ing, I'm gonna go up against some, like, pro team that's gonna smoke me. But at least I'm not dealing with flashlights, I'm not dealing with sabotage teams, I'm not dealing with the sabotage kit, none of that stuff. And, it turns out when you've got survivors that can't run live, and you know, all kinds of stuff that allow them to like just run at 100 miles an hour all the time, they seem to be struggling a little bit. Alright, got at least 2 pay-to-play players on here. Got a Lara Croft and a Michonne Grimes skin, so a couple of people take this game seriously. Not seriously enough to ready up, but seriously. Well, in 10 seconds they're not going to have a choice. We're playing. Alright, here we go. Got my headset on, so I'll have a little bit better directional sound than I would ordinarily. I've been playing on my speakers, but I mean you get a general direction there, but having directional sound is a huge leg up, especially in this game mode, because you can't see anything. I mean, they took lights out seriously. I almost feel like this is what the game should have been, because it is definitely more, I'm not going to use the term realistic, that's not quite right, but it's more what you would expect in this scenario, if that makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and start with the traps. I hate the fact that that's exposed, but well, they're not exactly being subtle. Is that just a distraction? Because I kind of feel like nothing even happened over there. Are they just running around blowing up generators, so I'll keep moving? door, 'cause God knows they're going to use it. Are they working on the one up there? No, which is crazy, because they always do that one practically first. Let's bust this one open so that window becomes slightly. Alright. See? Nobody's ready for the hag. Really? Did you just lead me to your friend? That was dirty. That was dirty. She's like, oh, I'm being chased by a killer. It's your problem now. Let's put her on this one. And anytime I hook somebody, there, get in a trap. I got hung up on something. Alright, they got a gen. I've got 2 up on hooks. That was weird. That fade-in was a little bit slower than it should have been. Like, I'm not sure what happened to my teleport. Yeah, that ain't gonna help you. That's gonna help you, unfortunately. Alright, let's just clear this. Alright, gonna make you pay that. Oh yeah, they're paranoid now. Oh, I never should have missed that. I only got 2 traps still out. I gotta get some back out. They're tripping everything. I'm not trying to tunnel, but I'm not trying to tunnel. Not this match. I feel like I'm kind of dominating them. Only one way up here. And they're gonna come up here. Still working on that one, huh? Let me go up, get that thing slowed. Nope, not gonna chase. What I am gonna do, though, is trap the ways I know you guys are coming up. I can't believe that worked. Alright, up on the hook. Get this thing slowed again. Get that regressing. Trap you. Are they knocking out my traps up here? Second time she's done that. Is that supposed to be like communication? If it is, I hope she's trying to communicate kill me, because, I mean, they're still running gens pretty quickly. I mean, they're not exactly taking it easy on me. Not close enough. Oh, snatched you right off, and that's going to be your third. That is so unfortunate. And now you have less. Everybody's on the far side. And we are going to take you from 4 to 2 pretty quickly. Everybody mocks the hag. Everybody's always like, oh yeah, worst killer. Nope. And you're injured. Two down, 2 to go. Only 1 free and she's injured. And I'm going to trap the hell out of you. See, in this game mode, you can even... I mean, you can hover around, you can camp a little bit, because you have no terror radius and nobody ever knows where you are. But there's really no reason to. Let's go ahead and get rid of whatever advantage it is that they think they've got. I feel like they're not working on anything still. Kind of feel like I should re-trap that up there. And that's all she wrote. Sorry, I wasn't trying to do that. Sorry. I initially, yesterday I ran it with Myers to see how he would do, and I did not do good with Myers. I gotta tell you though, playing as killer, Hag is dominant in this match. I'll tell you what, I was gonna go, but since you're watching, I'll run another match. Yeah, she is. Alright, I'll run one more. I don't know if you saw the whole match, but I mean, that first thing, start to finish, I've been streaming 12 minutes, so that match was under 10, because it was like a good 2-minute wait time still. The end looked exactly like the beginning. I mean, it was, I think nobody plays Hag, and so nobody's ready to deal with the Hag. And I'm not a Hag, you know, you missed in the beginning where I had said it, but I probably haven't played Hag in 2 or 3 years. So it's not like I'm some, like, Hag master where, I mean, I don't know if I would ever take the title Hag master, even if it was given to me. But, I'm not, like, great at playing her. But, I mean, you lay out traps and you teleport to your traps. It's not a really hard skill to leave. One of your regulars is a Hag player, and he's been beating on people. I think it's because nobody runs Hag, and so none of the survivors are ready for that. I think everybody's keeping their heads up. Everybody's waiting for the clouds to come because everybody's running Jason ever since he came out. So it's kind of everybody's ready for everything but Hag. I think. Yeah, and Elisa, you guys are on a first name basis. But I honestly think the only thing that would blow their minds even more is if I was to run like twins or something, and I'm actually considering it just for that reason, just to really mess people up. Up against another streamer. My Meg, she's got a TTV tag. Kalon's Gaming. I'm not going to watch. Oh, I got a couple of streamers. Nalia Jade and White Wolf. So I think this is 3 Sable Wards. This is a survive with friends, so let's find out A, how good Hag is, B, how good I am. Because this is going to be a royal pain. Even if not a trio, you got the 3 Sable Wards and the Meg Thomas is going to be maybe a separate streamer. But these are all people that are going to be taking this seriously, and if they're streaming, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not getting on Twitch, so I'm gonna play this dead cold. It is lights out for me and for Twitch. And later on, I will watch how poorly I do in this match and say that's what you get for running another match when your MMR was creeping up. Alright, let's see. They are going to come here. They are going to go to this window that's over here, probably about 100 times. And let's start trapping these. Really? Why does everybody blow a generator right from the get-go? I feel like they're trying to lead me away from what I am doing. I like this. High grass. That at least will hide the trap. That one's running fast. Snatched her right off of there. No, we're not playing friends. If you guys are playing Survive with Friends, I am playing Killer not with friends. Alright. Oh, couldn't teleport to that. Let's get a trap here, and I'm going to trap this thing so that they can't come back to it and keep trying to get it running again. Why are my... What are you doing? Run! There you go. I don't want to go picking on people either. How you can do survive with friends and then not even try to survive? And snatched you off the generator. You're going to the basement because I'm going to trap the piss out of this basement. No, don't wiggle. And little trick with the Hag. Trap right there. They will run into it, just rip it. Oh, and you're injured. Why are you so fast? No luck for you. And hook 2. I mean, I'm going to lay down a trap, but it's not like they're not telling each other about the traps. And it's not like I'm playing Nurse or something where everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, they're playing an overpowered killer. If you lose against Hag, you just lost against Hag. I'm not teleporting that other one. I'm staying where the basement is. I lied. Stop! We're not doing this. You know what? I'm gonna let you slide because it's just pathetic and you're on Death Hook anyway. But I don't want her to think that this is just gonna keep happening either. Really? You know what? You all disappoint me. Alright, that's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and wrap this game up. Got every advantage in the world. Against what is considered like a bottom tier killer. Not there. And I feel like all the gens are on the other side of the map. Time to start getting over that way. We'll reach. This is just pathetic. I feel like I'm picking on children. Okay. That's two gone. Oh, man. Sorry, Whimsy. I know you were hoping for a better match than this. There you go. Oh, that was so dumb. I should not. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, I know you play Survivor a lot more than I do. I play Survivor, hell, a few times a year, mostly during 2v8. You know what? After this, I am gonna watch their Twitch, mostly because I want to know what their thinking is. Like, I do love watching like a Survivor Twitch that I've played against, just to see, you know, what they're. Honestly, the most. They're gonna be running. They're gonna be running 2v8, I think, in a week, aren't they? Coming up, that's supposed to be part of this summer scream thing that they're doing. I believe it's the last week. But nothing pleases me more than when somebody thinks I'm a cheater or a hacker. When you get called a hacker, it's like, no, I'm just outplaying you. Oh, she got me. You know what? Fair play. Alright, so the one crouch, that's not teabagging. That's basically, Alright. What, am I going to let you all finish gens? Get it back in September. I mean, I love the 2v8. As a killer main, I absolutely do love the 2v8. Because you don't get a chance to do it very often. I will tell you that there is one huge downside to playing killer in 2v8, and that is when you've got like a 30-minute wait time, and then you finally get a chance to play, and the other killer is away from keyboard. That is the most frustrating thing ever, and they're just standing there, and I'm just letting them pop gens, because I'm not just going to chase 8 people around. So she's just given up. You know what? I'll give Hatch to the last one. Everybody's on Death Hook, and it's not like they played a great game or anything. But I'm not going to try to keep her from the hatch either. Well, I'll tell you what. If you do want to play, like, Kill with Friends, look me up, and I will 100% play with you. And, hell, see how we can do. Death Made Flesh and Witch. Could be like Death Witch will be the team name, and we will absolutely dominate. Alright, so hatch should be open somewhere. It'd be a great band name too. If I ever start a band, I'm totally naming it Death Witch. Alright, here's hatch. Just for entertainment value. Now, she's injured. If I want, close hatch, trap both exits, and then that's the end of the game. But, come here, follow me. Where are you? Well, I know she's not ducking me, because she doesn't know where I am. Hey, there we go. Now, she probably thinks she got away, has no idea that I mean, the fact that I trapped the hatch should let her know that I had at least been there. But I'll watch their twitches. And this is the worst thing right here, is you finish a game super quick and then you get kind of screwed on your badges and on your XP. Because XP keeps going up the longer you've been playing. Appreciate it, Whimsy. I'm about to hop off. I just wanted to run a couple of matches with Hatch or with Hag just to see how it would go. But I do appreciate you stopping in to watch it, and by all means, look me up. I get a kick out of watching your streams. You are an absolute riot. Mostly a not safe for work riot, but a riot nonetheless. So, anybody who watches this later on, by all means, look up Whimsy Witch, W-H-I-M-Z-Y, W-I-T-C-H. She's an absolute blast to listen to on Twitch. And I'll see you guys later.